Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's nice to have you here. This is going to be another pick-up power reading, and today we're going to see how do your friends or how do other people perceive you. Okay, so we're going to look into how you actually perhaps how you actually act, or how do other people actually feel about you or think about you. Okay, so I would prefer that you focus this more towards your friends than other people, okay? Because I'm hoping that this reading will help you see the reality of your relationship with your friends in particular, so that perhaps there's some improvements that you can make within that relationship, maybe within a situation, or maybe if there's just something that you need to do about your friendship, okay? So this is actually my first time doing this kind of reading, so I am unsure what's going to happen, okay? So let me explain to you what I cover in this reading. So for every pile, I have pulled 9 tarot cards. So the tarot cards are going to show me how you actually interact, how you actually are when you're around with your friends. Okay, and then we're also going to look into, how they actually feel about you, how your friends actually think of you. Okay, and then we're going to see any messages from the universe to you about how you deal with friends, or maybe just something about your friendship. Okay, and then I've also pulled 2 oracle cards for you. One is actually from the Botanical Inspirations. Okay, and the other one is the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Okay, so both these oracle cards are meant for you, and I hope that they will be able to help you improve your situation or help you improve your friendship if there is the need to. Okay, so I have prepared here 3 piles here for 3 piles for you. Okay, so this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Alright, so go ahead and try to feel the cards, try to feel which one is calling out to you. If you have problems picking from the cards, I have prepared 3 crystals here for you. Okay, so pile number 1, we have the smoky quartz. So I'm gonna zoom in. Alright, so we have the smoky quartz. Pile number 2, we have the rutilated quartz. In pile number 3, we have the amethyst. Okay, so you can go ahead and pause this video if you need to. Take your time, there is no rush. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Hello, pile number 1, this is going to be your reading. So let me put this crystal here. Right. So I'm going to open these 2 oracle cards at the end of the reading. Alright, so just let me see. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, so how does your friend perceive you? How do your friends perceive you? 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay, so what are the messages does the universe have for you when it comes to you and your friendship? Okay, this is actually a very, very good pile, because there is equal give and take. There's a lot of care in this reading. This on the whole is very positive. Okay, and your friends, they do see you as someone established, as someone who's always improving yourself. You are also someone that people can look up to. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you are a public figure. It doesn't have to be a public figure. Sometimes just having people to look up to you, it can be just because of your profession. Like for example, maybe you're I can say maybe a social media influencer, or maybe if you have this like even if it's just as simple as a YouTube channel where you teach other people to do things. Okay, so there is, in a way, people do look up to you and they want to be like you. Okay, the Six of Wands here. And you are a person who's willing to teach people. You are a person who's so caring, and I don't think you have anything to hide from your friends or from other people. You show yourself as you are. And I think your friends and other people, the way they look at you as someone who is, I mean, your cards do show me that there's for most of you, you have someone under your care, okay? And you care for those people. And when you do that, it's like these people who are under your care are your motivation. They're the one who push you to become better, okay? And I say that the people around you, your friends, they see you as someone established because of the King of Pentacles here. And right underneath the sun, it's not like there's anything hidden. There's no hanky-panky, okay? But because this is how they perceive you, okay? So it's more like you are being true. You know, you're not fake. There's no hypocrisy. And if you feel that you are not good enough, trust me, your friends think you are, okay? I mean, to them, your friends look at you, they think highly of you, all right? Very likely someone who has, at the very least, has everything under control. There is a lot of children in this card. So it's kind of like, you know, you're letting your inner child come out to play. So it's kind of like you are having a lot of fun when you're around your friends. You don't hold back. Okay, so for your messages, so what does the universe have for you? This is your messages from the spirit or universe, sorry. Star, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Okay. For most of you, I think that there is a need for you to not be scared of saying what it is that is on your mind. Maybe you are more like a peacemaker, okay? Because you are willing to teach, you are willing to show the teaching card. We have the teaching card here. Look at this Six of Wands, where the lady here, you know, she's guiding these five children, and they all want to be like her. So we have a lot of teaching. We definitely have a lot of children. The Sun is also a card about children. And we have Pentacle cards, which is about stability. So why is the Four of Pentacles here? I say that you are someone who's very true to yourself because of the Sun, because, you know, the Sun reveals everything. If you were to compare to the nighttime where, you know, if there's no lamppost, if there's no moon, everything is so dark, you cannot see anything, all right? So when the sun comes up, everything is shown to you, okay? So if you are someone who is very true to yourself, where you are open, you know, there is, what you see is what you get kind of person, okay? So why is the Four of Pentacles here? And why is the Queen of Swords here? So to me, then, it's more of, you see, there is no communication card up here, Okay, this one is more about you doing your own thing and you building, well, I want to say society, but there isn't really a society card in this reading. Okay, oh, there is one here. Yes. Okay, so perhaps it's more about, okay, one thing is that your friends think that you're very, very established, but you don't think you are. Okay, because you have the Three of Pentacles. How your friends and other people see you, they see you as the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's actually a very established card in the sense that the way they see you, to them, it's more like they feel that you are as stable as can be. Stable in the sense that you have a home, you have beautiful kids, you have a family, you have a stable job, and you love doing what you do. Okay, and you are always improving yourself. This is how they see you. Okay, so it could be okay. On the outside, it is what you see, what you get. But something deep down within you, it's kind of like there's something you're choosing not to do just to create peace. Okay? Because the Queen of Swords is someone who is very honest with themselves. The Star to me is also about honesty. Okay? Yes, you have nothing to hide from your friends. You show them as you are. But it could be that when it comes to communication, there still needs some improvement. Okay, the Queen of Swords is someone who speaks their mind and is not afraid of lashback. They're not afraid of their ideas backfiring. They tell things as it is, because, and it's very likely that it's more factual, more logical, more reasonable. Okay. And I say that is because you are really a caring person. You care a lot for society. You care a lot for children especially. And you care a lot for the people who are willing to learn. But the only thing that you need to learn for now, or you need to improve when it comes to your friendships, okay, and your relationship with the community, with society, is to not be afraid of saying what's on your mind. Okay? Yep. This is definitely about you are still a bit scared to really say what it is. Maybe it's more like you're afraid of sharing your opinion. You know, you're definitely a peacemaker. You're definitely someone who will choose peace over fighting for something of what is right. It's not that you're not willing to fight. It's just that, you know, you perhaps you cannot handle the stressful energy, you know, the tension. You know, sometimes when you have to start arguing with someone and you have to keep on pushing for your just to defend your stand. It's not just like 1 second kind of thing. You have to make sure that people hear you. Okay? These two cards are actually very defensive. You know, they are more guarded. So don't be afraid. Maybe you don't realize that your friends and other people actually see you this way, which is probably why you have this fear of, you know, your friends thinking you're not good enough, and that's why maybe you think that your friends feel that you are not smart enough. So perhaps this is the part where, you know, you decide to not show this part. okay? Because you don't know how they think of you, but now you know. Okay? So don't be scared. So long as the things you said are factual, logical, reasonable, then it's okay to say, to express your opinion. Okay? But one thing I want to highlight about the Queen of Swords is she can be very feisty. Okay? So you will have to learn how to see the situation, and you know, sometimes it's just the way we express, sometimes it's just the way we say things. Okay, you can depending on the situation. I'll just give you an example. Are you okay, I have a different opinion, would you like to hear about it? Or if you can simply just ask, you can just simply say, thank you for your feedback, I will think about it, but or something like, I disagree with you. You know, it's more like not be afraid. Don't be afraid of offending people. Yeah. Express yourself, even if it means disagreeing with the other person. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to see what other extra advice the universe has for you. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. Okay, so you are enough. Okay, maybe it is because the first thing I noticed, because let's just recap. The way they see you, your friends see you is you are the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. That's very stable. Okay, but there's a part of you where you feel that you're not enough with this Three of Pentacles here. Okay, so now the universe is saying, you know, you are enough. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of having different opinions or different ideas than your friends. Okay? And the next one we have Tulip, friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who makes us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Okay, so for some of you, you often wonder how your friends think of you, and very likely for most of you, you think that you're not good enough. Okay, then all these cards here are saying that the friends that you have now are very likely those that you can trust, that you can grow together, individually and also as a group of friends. Okay, with this card here, I'm very sure that you definitely have friends that you can totally rely on, you can really depend on. Okay, all right, so I'm just going to stop this reading right here. I hope this reading has helped you. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is going to be your reading. So let me put this golden rutilated crystal aside here. I'm going to open, I'm going to flip this card. I'm going to open this cards later, okay? It's going to be by the end of the reading, right? So let's see how do your friends or other people perceive you, okay? Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Hierophant, and Six of Swords. So this part is actually how you are when you are with your friends, or how you are as a person. It just shows me how you actually interact with your friends and other people around you. And this part right here is the one that's going to, the one that answers your question, which is how do they perceive you, okay? And this is your message from the universe, or what it is that they need you to know. So, how honest can I be with you? Pile number 2. Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles and Tower. These two cards itself tells me that you are very likely someone who likes to depend, or it's not that you like to depend, it's just that you probably very likely are having a difficult time to do things or to go through something by yourself. Okay? With the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands, it's a bit, I'll be really honest, you have this, Six of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Tower itself is already, it's not that it's bad. I mean, that's the point of us checking out tarot readings. It's so that we find out what is the problem, and you must make a conscious change if you want to improve, or if you want to change the situation. Okay? But let's just see what the cards want you to know. Give me a second. To be really honest, I see this is, I think you're asking about someone very specific. And if it is so, okay, for those of you who resonate with this, you and this person are probably argued, not talking to each other. So one person here feels they feel it's so difficult to try to reach out to you. I mean, I feel that you are more likely this person here. You try to not, for some reason you don't want to listen to this person. This person are trying their very best to reach out to you, to talk to you, to show you that they care. And you want nothing to do with this person for some reason. And it's probably very justified, because the message here from the universe to you is that you have to be independent from this person. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and not depend on this person anymore. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Because if the universe gives you this card of Nine of Pentacles, it's very likely that you have the potential to be this person, okay? So you just have to take the step 1, step 2, step 3, you know, just take it slow. You'll definitely get there, okay? But there needs to be a very drastic change. If that friendship somehow started, maybe there's some red flags, maybe there's something wrong with that friendship, and you know there's something wrong already, okay? Otherwise you would not be in the Nine of Wands. It's very likely this person is very manipulative. I would not be surprised. This person is very likely, you know, just trying to do their... The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands underneath the Knight of Cups, to me is bad news. I just feel that somehow you and this person, the friendship between you and this person, for now, I don't really see what's going to happen here. But your advice here from the universe here is saying that you, for now, you have to do things alone, and very likely break away from this person, because this person is not good for you. Okay, this reading here already shows me that you are very likely suffering in this friendship or in this situation here, okay? And someone is walking away, very likely you, okay? Not wanting to invest in this friendship anymore, not wanting to listen to what this person has to say anymore, okay? And this was actually a lesson for you, a lesson from the divine, a lesson from universe. It's right in the middle of the whole reading. It's the heart of the reading. And you are also someone who has a lot of burdens. You have a lot of... Okay, for those of you who are not dealing with someone who's not wanting to... with someone who you don't want to be friends with anymore, you are someone who always pushes people's help away. For some reason. Okay? Other people see you, they see you, you're always having a lot of, I wouldn't say problems, it's just that you have a lot of things to handle, you have a lot of burdens to carry. Maybe for some of you, you have a problem at home, very likely your marriage, for those of you who are, very likely for those of you who are in a commitment where it's not easy for you. And at most, they can only show care for you, but they cannot solve your problem. Okay? And you have to understand that no one can save you but yourself, which is why the Nine of Pentacles is here, which is why the Tower is here. Okay? If you're wondering how your friends perceive you, very likely it's... And you may, perhaps you wonder, you know, why can't they do more than just, you know, ask me how I am and what. No one can interfere if this is a marriage. No one can really interfere in your marriage. You know, no one can help you if you cannot help yourself. Okay? Very likely you are someone who's always very likely doubting yourself. You know, you wonder, can I do this? Can I do this? Yes, you can. But it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of resolve to change from the Nine of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. Even if you do not read tarot, you can even see from the picture itself. Okay, the Nine of Wands is actually a wounded warrior card. It's a card of a wounded warrior. Okay, person who has been through it all, but is still standing and is still persevering for many reasons. Maybe for some of you it's for the children. Maybe for some of you it's for your family and parents. You don't want them to be sad over you, but at the same time you are suffering inside. Okay. For some of you, you're not listening to other people around you. It's not like you're stubborn. It's more like, you know, even if you tell me, I cannot do anything. I cannot change my fate. That is how you are very likely feeling and thinking about your situation. But your friends do care about you. It's just that I feel that they cannot do too much or intervene. Yeah, that's the word, not interfere. They cannot intervene too much into your whatever problem that is you are currently going through. Okay, because of the Six of Swords. It's kind of like your friends know that you have this problem, that you're going through so much. Okay? For some of you are very, very likely a single parent. Okay? Not that every single parent it lives a hard life. No. I'm just saying that very likely, okay, because of the Hierophant cards. Okay, it's just, you know, Hierophant with two altar boys. I'm not sure what these two persons are called. If you know, please comment. Let me know. Please educate me. Okay. To be honest, some of your friends may feel that, you know, no one can help you except God. No, if no one can intervene unless you do it yourself. And you have the potential. just like the first scenario that I mentioned, you have this potential. This Nine of Pentacles is here. A very strong person, a very someone who has authority, someone who gets to do whatever they want, who does not depend on other people to do things for them. But there needs a change. Whatever it is in your situation that needs to change, that you know, because of the Nine of Wands, that you already know, you need to change it. Okay? I'm just going to double check to see if there's anything else I see before I move into the oracle cards. Somehow I just feel that this is just one of your very life lessons. A lesson that you just have to believe in God, believe in universe, to show you the way. And very likely they have shown you the way, but perhaps you are scared to make the change. And I would understand, because of the Tower card. It's not a small change, it's a big, it's drastic. Okay, it's a drastic change. Yeah. Okay, let's see what, hopefully these two oracle cards will be able to help you through this situation. All right, I hope these cards will inspire you in some ways. Okay. Trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear Divine, to wait patiently until the time is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Okay. So, okay, in other words, this is definitely orchestrated by the divine and God. Not to say that you deserve to suffer or whatever it is. It's more like, you know, if you've been praying, if you allow yourself to let the universe take over and steer you into the right direction, there will be a change. It may be very drastic, it may be very scary, but for whatever this thing is that needs to go away, that needs to fall, it will fall. But you have to put your trust in the universe. You have to put your trust in God to help you go through this situation. Okay? This is actually a reading about how your friends and how other people perceive you. But know that people do care. It's just that they cannot help you. Help you too much. Okay? And you have to understand that. Alright? Okay. So the next one, youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Okay. Let me check the book because I don't want to miss out anything. Okay. So this deck actually comes with a small book. Okay. Some of them, they are very direct, but for just some of them I'll need to clarify, need to check. Primrose. Okay. When we are young, we are willing to take chances for love. As we go through life, we should remember that youthful confidence and exuberance is in all we do. Always keep your heart open. Love is all around. Okay, so it's like I said, very likely you are single parent, or just someone who is single, you know, and after some time, when you've not found love, you know, you've not found your person, you start to, you know, feel, you know, God, why, what is it about me that needs to be punished this way? Why am I still single? Am I that unlovable? So if that's the case, then this reading still pertains. Okay, you have to for now be your own person and live your life. Enjoy your singlehood. Yeah, enjoy your singlehood as much as you can. And you have that luxury. You have that time to do whatever it is you want. Okay, I am single too, and it's okay if I'm single. Okay? I'm just going to enjoy my time. I'm gonna do whatever I want until the right person comes into my life. Okay, and you just have to trust in the divine. You just have to trust in the universe to give you that right person at the right time. Okay. So I'm going to stop this reading right here. I hope it's kind of weird. This reading just sort of just went somewhere else, but I really hope that resonated for you. And if this is where we part, then thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is going to be your reading. So let me put the amethyst here. Alright, so I'm going to open these cards later after the tarot reading. Okay, so how do your friends and other people perceive you? So we have the Star, 8 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, okay, 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and 2 of Cups. Okay, let me make sure they're on the... Okay. So this top row is about you. It shows me about you and how you interact with other people. The second row is the one that's going to answer our question. So how do other people perceive you? And the third one is messages from the universe. Just something that you need to know, okay? Give me a second, I'm trying to find the summary of this first. What are you looking for? I mean, none of these cards show me that you're looking for something, but I feel that you're looking for something. It's just what are you looking for? It's kind of like you have not found what it is that you're looking for, and it frustrates you. I want to say you're picky, but I don't think it's about pickiness. It's just that you're always looking for the best. Which is kind of weird, right? Because it doesn't really answer the question to the reading. The Star, 8 of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Whoever, I think for a lot of you who choose this pile, you are very young or very young at heart. Okay, I just feel that you're reading, there's not a lot of things being really established here. It's not to say that you don't have real friends. I just feel that it's more towards your energy. Okay, and it's very likely that you still don't know what you want to do in life. You have no direction. You're not sure what you want to achieve even. Okay. This reading is very interesting in the sense that it's very it does not answer the question of this reading. I mean, if I were to like just force it, I would say I think you're just someone, I mean, in your friend's eyes, in other people's eyes, you're someone who likely likes to, I wouldn't say daydream, but you're someone who is always letting the past determine your actions, your future. Okay, you are someone who is you're very strong and determined, definitely, but with the Queen of Wands here. But the thing is, you are very likely carried away by your emotions and your feelings, and definitely about things that happened in the past. So very likely something hurtful happened to you before, and your friends see that you're always someone who is stuck in the past. You know, you are someone who has this potential to be successful. Okay, Queen of Wands is a very, very strong, determined person. Okay, that's how they see you. But you have this tendency to always think of what happened, and very likely someone who, you know, brings it up all the time. Okay, whatever is that thing that you keep on talking about, you know, you have to make peace with it. Make peace by how? Well, first of all, you can stop thinking about it. Easier said than done. But it's kind of like you have to learn to accept that it has happened. It is in the past. And you have to be more aware of the present so that you can be prepared for the future. Okay? Usually the Seven of Cups to me is, you know, you have a lot of choices. You're being overwhelmed with choices. But for some reason, I feel that you're looking for something. It's kind of like, oh, okay, so you show me all your options. Nope, not here. You know, it's not like, oh, I have A, B, C, D. I want to choose. I will choose B eventually, but let me think about it. No, it's more like I show you, you know, these choices, and you go, no, it's not here. This is not what I want. You know. Very likely because you don't know what you want. So if we were to stick to the question of this reading, it's very likely that you don't even know what kind of friends or what kind of person you want to be when you are around other people. Okay, I just thought of it. You haven't found your identity. Okay? And it's very likely, it's clarified by Page of Pentacles here. So like, it's, we have 2 pages, 6 of Cups. And these energies to me are very, you know, you're still growing, you know, you're still learning the skills, learning life lessons. A lot of you pick, like, I think I've said in the beginning, right? A lot of you that pick this are very young, or, you know, it's kind of like, you know, your soul. It can be also that your soul is very young. If you've heard of old souls meaning that a soul has been reincarnated time and time again. Okay, and you know, not everyone is an old soul, and you are very likely a young soul or not an old soul. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Very likely, okay? It is a general reading. But you are someone who is you're someone who's very hopeful too. But the thing is, you have a tendency to be alone. I don't feel that you have this wanting or longing to be with other people. It's just that you just tend to like to spend time with yourself. Not to say you don't have your friends, okay? I like spending time alone. I have friends, but I'm also okay with being alone. And I feel much more comfortable, and I get to do, I know I get to be my own, I get to do whatever I want, and I just, you know, enjoy being on my own. Okay? So it's kind of like that. You know, some people just like to be with other people, you know, to have fun. Some people like to be alone, you know, to go to malls and go to cinemas alone. And very likely you are that kind of person. There's nothing wrong, even I'm like that. This Eight of Cups here is the one that's bothering me. It kind of shows me that you don't really put, or you don't really invest a lot when you do something. Not to say that you're flaky, but like I said, it's very likely because of something that happened to you in the past. Okay, and it's kind of like you have this it's kind of like your defense mechanism of not letting other people come near you. So that's why you don't really invest a lot in your friends, in your friendships. Okay, you probably are, well, I don't want to say that you don't want to make friends, but you know, you're very likely not a person who will go out, you know, and socialize and make new friends. You know, you very likely shy, but there is something about you that is very, very refreshing. I don't know, I just get a very young energy, young feeling. And it's a very, how do I explain this? There's just something about you that just, I feel like twinkling a sparkle in my chest. I guess I want to say, just being around you makes me feel very happy and excited for some reason. Not excited, comfortable. I would say comfortable. But you are someone who is, I mean, your friends and other people do see you as someone who is, you know, kind of like a no nonsense kind of person. Okay, but I will say this. Okay, one thing I want to highlight about the Page of Cups here is that you have a tendency to, I won't say throw a tantrum. You just have this tendency of I think it's more like you are more sensitive to your emotions. You let things affect you emotionally. I won't be surprised if you are a Leo, because Leo has this character where actually Leos are someone's very, you know, very determined, has strong willpower, and you know, everyone, when they go into a place, when they go into a room, everyone notices them. But Leos can be very, very sensitive. Okay, sensitive in a sense that, you know, if they feel that other people don't like them, they take it to heart, and they will get affected. Okay, they'll get consumed by that thought of, what is it? What did I do wrong? Why don't they like my post? Is there something wrong with me? Okay, that's what I noticed about Leos. Anyway, so if you're someone who's easily frustrated, you know, it's just kind of like there's this feeling of you where you cannot always, it's like you want to find something, but at the same time you don't even know what you're looking for. Okay? And for those of you who have been hurt in the past, you have to make peace with it. And I somehow I just skipped that part. For those of you who are looking, you know, searching for your own identity, okay, take it slow. Okay, do something that really inspires you, something that you always wanted to do, especially if something you've always wanted to do when you were a child. There's something in your mind that keeps troubling you. Okay, you have to make peace with that first, and then the rest will come to you. Okay, that's all I actually see from this reading, and it's also weird that, you know, it kind of strays from that question from this reading, but I hope that resonates with you. So let's see what other advice that the universe has for you when it comes to this reading. Okay, self-sufficiency. All right. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It does, oh, I can't read. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Okay? So it's like I said with the Eight of Cups. It's kind of like you have this tendency of not investing in other people. You know, it's kind of like your defense mechanism. Okay? Very likely something happened before, and right now you don't even know. Maybe for some of you who clicked on this video and you chose this pile, you're thinking, I don't even know why I'm clicking this pile. I don't even know why I'm doing this reading, right? Okay, so you have to be at peace with what happened. You have to be at peace with who you are. That is the most important thing, right? Okay, and you are someone who is self-sufficient. Okay, means to say that, no, it's not saying I don't need people. No, God is my source. I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Meaning to say, self-sufficient is to say, I can be on my own, but if other people want to help me, then I'll let them help me. Okay? Okay. So what's the next one? Lilac. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his hat. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me check the book. I just want to make sure I don't miss out anything. Okay, for some of the messages from these cards, it's very direct. For some, I would like to refer to the book just to be sure. Like the lilac's fleeting beauty, you cannot hold forever that elusive feeling of falling in love for the first time. Okay, let me reread that. Like the lilac's fleeting beauty, you cannot hold forever that elusive feeling of falling in love for the first time. Don't get caught up in trying to chase that feeling down. Just nurture love, and you will see it blossom and grow. Okay, so maybe for a lot of you to feel that, you know, it's okay to not have friends, you know, and perhaps this is what that, you know, you're looking for something, you know, because you're always looking for that one person alone to make your life beautiful. It can be friends, it can, well, very likely friends, because this is a reading about friendship. So you're looking for that one person to be your best friend, you know, the bestest friends of all best friends. Okay, and because, you know, and you tend to, very likely you tend to be picky, you know, so you look at this person, very likely it's more like you see this person, no, you're not good enough, okay, next person please. So the next person you scan again, say, nah, you're not good enough, next. You know, it's kind of like that. Okay, maybe you're not like that. I'm not saying that you're like that, but I'm just giving you an example. But your soul will be able to resonate, and you will be able to relate it to your story. Okay? All right. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that helped you. I hope it resonated with you. Sorry for being tongue-tied for a moment there. If this is where we part, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye.